What is up? It is my 8,499th day alive. So tomorrow is my 8,500th day, right? 8,500th? 500? 100th? Weird word. Don't like it. Anyways, doesn't matter. Tomorrow, since it is 8,500, I feel like it needs a video, even though it falls on a Saturday. So my 8,500 video is going to go up on Monday, and then I'll update you in that video. Right now, the internet's kind of freaking out about Godzilla vs. King Kong. Personally, I think the internet should be freaking out way more about WandaVision because no one knows what's happening in WandaVision and everyone's pretty sure they know what's going to happen in Godzilla vs. King Kong. Unfortunately, there are two parties in the Godzilla vs. King Kong movie, and you guessed it, it's the Godzilla's going to win or the King Kong's going to win. Personally, I think Godzilla's gonna win because he's a nuclear lizard. Nuclear lizard beat big monkey almost every time. If you think differently, maybe. There's some precedent in the fact that Godzilla can lose to King Kong, but it takes a lot. And I think King Kong would need a gun to even, I don't know, to even like have his chance against Godzilla. If you gave King Kong a gun, maybe. Also, I'm pretty sure it's going to be like Batman vs. Superman in that they're going to fight each other until a bigger threat comes or something like that. I don't know. Doomsday was in Superman vs. Batman, right? Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice? That was Doomsday, I think. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. Right now we're talking about Godzilla vs. King Kong. King Kong is Big Monkey. Big Monkey have big hand, big brain, big dexterity. Godzilla has laser. Godzilla has tail. Godzilla has thick scales to like make melee attacks not do much. And so Godzilla also beat Giant Dragon. So if you think Giant Dragon is somehow not as strong as Monkey, you can't. I'm sorry, you can't. They might do the thing where it's like ambiguous at the end and no one really knows who won until next movie when we find out that they're both just recovering, getting ready for the next fight, you know? That's how fighting works. You don't beat your archenemy into death. You beat your, you don't beat your rival to death. You should beat your archenemy to death. Like morality stuff, you know? Because your enemy has stuff against you where your rival is just trying to make you and themselves better. Right? At this point, I hope you can tell this video is not scripted. I'm just spitballing ideas as to what I think is going to happen in Godzilla vs. King Kong. I could totally see King Kong beating Mechagodzilla and then finding out it was Mechagodzilla on accident and then losing to King Kong, or losing to Godzilla. Wait, did I say any of that right? King Kong beats Mechagodzilla, uses Mechagodzilla gun to beat Godzilla. Maybe. Godzilla attacks King Kong, they're fighting on island, and US government sends Mechagodzilla to like stop them, and they have to like team up on Mechagodzilla, and then they realize humans are bad and they banish us again and we go into another hiatus maybe. It has a different director this time, which is concerning because the guy who's directing it directed the Blair Witch Project, and the Blair Witch Project is found footage horror movie, and so if we get a found footage big monster movie, it kind of implies that everyone involved dies at the end. And so I don't know if we're gonna get like a time skip maybe as like at like the start to be like, oh, this is where the battle happened and here's the camera, you know. Maybe if Godzilla and King Kong are the only big monsters in this movie, like if Mechagodzilla doesn't even show up, if Rodon doesn't show up, if Mothra doesn't show up, I'm gonna be shocked. I imagine King Kong is friends with Mothra too. I might be wrong. Or Godzilla's gonna get jealous that King Kong is friends with Mothra. That's a possibility too. Who knows? That's like all I can really think about of King Kong versus Godzilla right now because I'm not very well versed in the monster verse. That's all the speculation I can provide. If I speculate further, and it's really just shots in the dark. I don't trust any shooting if you can't see your target. And our target is March 31st on HBO Max, I think. Godzilla vs. Kong might be in theaters. I'm not gonna go to a theater anytime. I'm not gonna go to a theater anytime soon. This video's not even long yet, so I either need to talk more about King Kong and Godzilla or wrap it up in the longest way possible. So I think we're gonna wrap it up in the longest way possible. So here it goes. Do you think King Kong can win? If you're in the big monkey party, please leave a comment down below as to how you think King Kong is gonna beat Godzilla. Because everyone in the Godzilla party, I think the simple answer of nuclear lizard beats big monkey every time suffices. If you somehow think big monkey is going to beat nuclear lizard, please leave a comment down below. If you agree that big lizard is going to beat big monkey, like this video. If somehow you okay, I can't not talk about WandaVision. WandaVision was so good. I watched it at 3 in the morning, so yeah, I was probably sleep deprived, which is why a lot of things were shocking. I watched it again this morning, it felt a lot faster, and it's still confusing. It's still confusing. In case you haven't been watching WandaVision, what we know so far: 1, Wanda and Vision's body and a bunch of citizens inside of a town are trapped inside of a hexagon. Wanda doesn't know how she got there. All the people in the town hear Wanda's voice. Agnes isn't ever, like, discovered, like, it's never discovered who Agnes is in, like, on Earth, you know? Because everyone in the hexagon has a different name, but Agnes seems to just be Agnes. We also know that Wanda has an accent outside of the hex, which I don't know how much magic that takes to just get rid of someone's accent entirely. And was Wanda doing that this whole time? Does she only not have her accent when she's around Vision or something? I don't know. Are Wanda's kids going to be in the new Avengers? Are we going to accidentally kill Wanda's kids and make Wanda a bad guy? Is Wanda going to be a protagonist in Multiverse of Madness? None of these questions are solved yet. What else do we know? Wanda's not making anything new except for the babies. She's only altering the things that go in. I really don't know if Wanda's in control or if Wanda's just like an antenna to the real power source. Well, I guess Wanda could be the battery to an antenna, because Wanda's probably the strongest person on Earth at the moment. Yo, that actually might be true. I don't think there's an Avenger stronger than Wanda if Vision's not around to keep her in check. Also, without Vision around to keep Wanda in check, Wanda looks like a big danger for the rest of the MCU. Also, Quicksilver's back! What? Age of Ultron was my favorite Avengers movie because Quicksilver was such a good character. His skepticism turned into heroism, and then he turned into a dead body. And then Wanda brought a different Quicksilver back, and we know and we know that we've seen this Quicksilver before. If you've seen that clip on YouTube of, like, I don't know, search Quicksilver scene X-Men, and it's gonna come up. He's from Days of Future Past. I thought he was the second best Quicksilver, but turns out he might have been the best Quicksilver because because Kevin Feige, yeah, not John Favreau, Kevin Feige brought him back or something. And Wanda's now merging multiverses, which is bad. She should not be able to do that. Someone should stop her from doing that. Also, I don't know if I trust Sword. So the SHIELD agent that met the captain that was blipped. You know those two people? Yeah. The SHIELD agent, I think, is very trustworthy. Because SHIELD. The Sword agent that met with him is trustworthy because her mom and her know Captain Marvel. Darcy is trustworthy because she's in Thor and is really just trying to stop the Earth from dying every time she's around. And then there's the Sword director, who I don't trust, because SHIELD agent said, I don't like to talk bad about people. And then Darcy said, I don't mind, that guy's a real. And then he says terrorists. The Sword guy says terrorists. And I think it's just supposed to be a joke at first, right? But looking at all the jokes that have been made, you realize that that's not what's happening. And this guy in charge of Sword might actually be a terrorist. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I think this video is long enough now. So that's all I've got for you today. Thanks for watching. See you next time.